Okay guys, 8 pill HG454 dual fans on this one. Have had them come in with one fan in a 6 pill case. This is the, I guess you'd call this a small 8 pill case or a standard 8 pill case. Two fans, they do run good with one fan. I don't necessarily need it, but just overkill, and that's kind of the way this one came in. So we're going to test it. I've got this little Palomar Elite hooked up. I've got it shipping out today. It's actually going to the owner today. It's already been paid for. But just one last test on it before it goes out, and to test the 8 pill. So we're on low power right here, and it should be doing around 100 watts on low. Audio, 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 1000 watt scale. Audio, 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 audio. About 115 or so. And then we may test it on medium as well. Audio, 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 audio. It's probably a bit much on medium because this amp only needs 125 to 140 watts PEP. So we'll probably just test it on low. I'll go ahead and pop this 1000 watt slug out because we're going to be doing more than 1000. Put the 2500 in. And this 8 pill 454 is pending sold today. So got that in there. Radio. We've already pre-adjusted our dead key to make sure the box key's up and everything. 14.5 volts on this. I did talk to Charger directly and ask him about the operating voltage, and he said he tests these at 16. The gentleman getting it has a 15 volt supply, so he's probably going to see a little bit more power out of it. Also, that being said, you don't have to drive it as hard. If you have more voltage, you know, don't drive it quite as hard as you would at 14.5. So if you'd hit it with 140 at 14.5, you know, probably ease back down to 115, 120 at 15 volts. But again, Charger said he tested them at 16, and that should be okay to run this one at 15 volts. But again, I'm testing it at 14.5. Okay, well, that being said, we've got our 2500 watt slug in. We'll go ahead and power this bad boy up. Two fans are on there. And we'll go ahead and key up. Let's do average power first. And we'll show you the amp draw and everything before we stop the video. Average power, 2500 watt slug. About 200 watt dead key. Audio over 5. Show audio. Audio 1 2 audio 500 on the dot there. Different voice peaks. We might get a little over 500 watts average out of it. Now we're going to go to PEP. Again, we're only hitting it with 120 peak. Not necessarily full drive for what we could be putting into it. We could put a little more into it and a little more average power and probably see that average come on up. But here we go. So top scale. PEP, what do you do for me? PEP, audio 1250. Or right there at it. Audio, 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 audio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Audio test, 1, 2, 3, audio. So, again, we put a little more drive into it. Probably see it hit 1300 or better. But 1250 with about 120 watts going in, that's 10 times what we're putting into it. I would say that's pretty dang good. Oh yeah, amp draw. We want to show how much current it's drawing. Let's come over here to our clamp. We're going to have to turn that up. Excuse me, I only got two hands here. Let's turn it up because it's going to draw more than 40. 40 amps on a dead key. Audio, audio, audio. 70 amps. So again, I would I would expect it to draw more than this with more drive. Now we do have the little 2-pill on a separate supply right now, so that's helping it out a little bit. I think normally when I test these, I've got the driver on the same supply, but having the 2-pill on a different supply helps it out a little bit. And we're drawing, what, 70 amps, 71 amps, 14.5 volts, 500 watts average, and 1250 PEP. Again, could see that average number come on up a little bit if you drive it harder. Could see the PEP come up. You might get 5 1/4 and end up seeing 1300, 1350 PEP. But should be a dandy. Should be a good running amp. Again, both fans, runs nice and quiet. Plenty of heat sink for these 454 transistors. But that's it. 8-pill HG454. This one is pending, sold. Questions, comments, complaints, shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Rooster in Tennessee. See you. Bye.